Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Shalom. And shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning. Okay, so I wanted to get into this article that I seen on New York Post. Okay, Lord willing, it's edifying to the elect. All right, this is from New York Post. It says Russia test fires ballistic missiles. I'm gonna read down. It says Russia flexed its military muscles Saturday, test firing 4 intercontinental ballistic missiles from an underwater position in the Sea of Ahtham, the country's defense ministry said. And I'm gonna read down. The Bulava missiles, which were equipped with dummy warheads, were fired from the Vladimir Monomakh, select if I mispronounced it, submarine, and hit their targets in the Arkhangelsk area of northwestern Russia, more than 3,400 miles away. The Saturday launch was the conclusion of 4 days of drills involving the country's strategic nuclear forces. Exercises which included another missile practice launch, this time in the Barents Sea, and a ground-based intercontinental ballistic missile from the Plazitisk, select if I mispronounced that, facility in the northwestern part of Russia. The expanded drills come amid increasing tension with the West, okay, over here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Okay, but we know that Russia has tension with America, man. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. And less than 2 months before a nuclear treaty with the United States to set to expire, the two countries have tentatively agreed to extend the new strategic arms reduction or New START treaty. Okay, so we know that Russia is preparing for war. Okay, you see that Russia is test firing these ICBM missiles from these submarines. Okay, and they're not doing that for no reason, man. They're going to be used in this next world war, okay, to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get what I had in the scriptures. Okay, this is Revelation 11, verse 14. The second woe is past. That's right. So we know that World War I is past. World War II is past. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That's right. We know that the third woe is coming quickly, speaking about World War III. Okay, and we know that during World War III, these different nations will send off these ICBM missiles, man. Okay, we know that ICBM missiles will be used in this next world war. Okay, and just like I was reading in this article that I had from New York Post, we see that Russia is preparing for war, okay, doing these different drills. Okay, they're getting ready to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, so I'm going to get this in Isaiah, the 9th chapter. Okay, this is Isaiah 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. That's right. In a lot of ancient world battles, it was a lot more up close and personal, so to speak, man. Okay, a lot of swords, shields being used in a lot of ancient world battles, man. Okay, loud noises, men screaming. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And garments rolled in blood. That's right. And we know that it was a lot of bloodshed. Okay, it was a lot of blood going all over during ancient world battles, man. Okay, I'm going to continue on. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. That's right. So we know that this next world war, World War III, we know that ICBM missiles will be used. Okay. And we know that America, which is Babylon the Great, will be completely destroyed. Okay. This place will be utterly burnt up, laid desolate. Okay. But we know that it'll be missiles that will come from America, which is Babylon the Great as well, man. Okay. The scripture go into it in Isaiah, the 24th chapter, about how the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Okay, what's going to cause that? Those missiles, man. Okay, being shot from both sides of the earth, man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get what else I had. I'm going to go to Joel, the 2nd chapter. All right. This is Joel 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. And who's blowing the trumpet? The prophets. Okay, in Zion in the Hebrew It's a Zion, which means monument. Okay? And I'm going to continue on. And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. That's right. Speaking about the nation of Israel. Okay? I'm going to continue on. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. That's right. And we know that the day of the Lord is near. Okay? And we know that it will be a lot of death and destruction. Okay? And you see that the prophets are out warning the people. Okay? So I'm going to continue on. This is Joel 2, verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. That's right. And that great people that is speaking about right there are the missiles, man. Okay, I'm going to continue on. There had not been ever the like. That's right. In the ancient world, these different nations didn't have ICBM missiles, man. Okay, but you see that these different nations have them today. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. That's right. So we know that after this next World War III, the third woe, we know that these different nations won't be building up missiles again, man. These different nations won't be shooting missiles at each other in the kingdom, man. Okay, the scripture going to it in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, about how nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay, so we know that once these nations send these missiles off, okay, to other parts of the earth during World War III, this will be the last time they'll do it, man. All right, because that won't be going on in the kingdom, man. All right. And I'm going to continue on to the next verse, okay? This is Joel 2, verse 3. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. That's right, speaking about those missiles, okay, when they hit this place, man, all right? We know America, which is Babylon the Great, will be utterly burnt up, man, okay? I'm going to continue on. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. That's right, and when you look at America, which is Babylon the Great, okay, you see that it's still beautiful parts of this place, man. All right, you see it's still beautiful trees, still beautiful rivers, okay? You see that it's still beautiful parts of America, which is Babylon the Great, until this day, man. Okay, and even before, you know, these heathens came over here, when the northern tribes were dwelling over here, this place was beautiful, man. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And behind them, a desolate wilderness. That's right. So we know that once those missiles come over to America, which is Babylon the Great, this place will be completely destroyed, laid desolate, man. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. That's right. And we know that nothing will escape those missiles, man. Okay, we know anybody that's left down here when those missiles hit America, which is Babylon the Great, will be utterly burnt up and destroyed with this place, man. Okay, and I'm going to get what else I had. All right, I'm going to go to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. Okay, this is Jeremiah 50 verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. That's right, Russia, China, Iran, just to name a few, will come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. That's right. And those arrows are speaking about those missiles. Okay, I'm going to continue on. None shall return in vain. That's right. It says none shall return in vain. So we know that once those missiles are shot to America, which is Babylon the Great, they're not going to turn back around. No, they're going to do what they're meant to do, to come over here to America, which is Babylon the Great, and destroy this place. 200 million missiles, man. Okay. But just like I was going into, you know, with this article, we know that Russia isn't test firing these ballistic missiles for no reason, man. Okay, we know that missiles will be used in this next world war. Okay, and America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed. Okay, and it's not anything that the leaders of America, which is Babylon the Great, can do to stop this destruction from happening, man. All right, but with that said, Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, and shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning.